Electronic Sounds Audio, the YouTube channel for you.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to install my new 7-pack bundle Series 2 for the Electron Digitakt. Now, the installation of the Series 2 7-pack bundle is a little bit different than the first 7-pack bundle. The first bundle focuses mostly on like bread and butter sounds and sound presets for the Digitakt, whereas this bundle number 2 focuses on more like specific sounds, like sounds from the Erica Synths LXR-02 drum machine and the Erica Synths Techno system, and patterns. There are no sound presets in this bundle. We're looking at installing samples and the patterns. The very first thing you'll need to do is to make sure that you've got your transfer software from Electron up to date with the most recent version of their transfer software. Next, you'll need to make sure that your Digitakt is up to date with the most recent firmware. Here I'm on a PC, but you can do this installation on a PC or a Mac. I've got the Digitakt plugged in to my computer via the USB connection on the back, and we've got the transfer software open and it's made a connection to the Digitakt. Here we are inside of the transfer app now, and all I need to do is bring up the folder of sounds that you'll get when you download this bundle. We're going to go ahead and just install the first pack here, which is Cerebral Lo-Fi Glitch. If I open this folder, we'll see that we have a folder of samples, and we also have a project file. Now, I like to install the samples first, so what we're going to do is in the transfer app, we're going to go over to the Explore tab, the second tab on the upper right here. This is going to show the contents of the hard drive of your Digitakt. Now I'm just going to open this folder again, and I'm going to grab the folder of samples for Cerebral Lo-Fi Glitch, and I'm going to just go ahead and drop those onto the hard drive of the Digitakt. Now there's about 208 samples in this particular pack, and it's going to take a little bit of time for these to install. We'll go ahead and wait for this to finish, and then we'll install the project file. Now that all 208 samples have been installed, all we need to do is go ahead and load the project file so you can get to the patterns. If we go over here to the upper right, we can click on the drop tab, which now says just drop files here, including that .project type of file. If I open our Cerebral Lo-Fi Glitch folder again, we can just grab the .project file and drop that on this tab here. It's going to give us a little window letting us, know that 69 of these samples are already included and none of these samples are missing on the device because we've already imported those samples. We just need to make sure that it says import only missing samples and go next. We're not actually importing any samples, so we don't need to check this little box here. We just need to say OK. And now it's going to go ahead and load that project into your Digitakt. Now you're going to repeat that installation process for each of the sound banks in the bundle, and once you've got all 7 sound banks installed, to actually access the samples on your hard drive, all we need to do is hit the little gear icon, choose samples, and now we can access these samples by just choosing the folder that they're in. For instance, Cerebral Lo-Fi Glitch, divided into drum samples and melodic samples. And if we want to go ahead and load the pattern to get to the sounds from this, all we need to do is, again, we're going to click the gear icon, we're going to choose project instead of samples, and we're just going to go ahead and scroll down until we find that project. Here it is, Cerebral Lo-Fi Glitch. Perfect. Once we've got this loaded, the patterns are just ready to go.